In the beginning there were gods. They came from the sky, descending upon a young earth. These were the Anunnaki, powerful beings from a distant planet called Nibiru. Their arrival marked a turning point in history, a moment when myth and reality intertwined. The Anunnaki, with their advanced knowledge and technology, would shape the destiny of humankind. They would become the architects of civilization, leaving behind a legacy etched in stone and whispered in ancient texts. This is their story, a tale of gods and mortals, of creation and conflict, of knowledge and power. The Anunnaki were not ethereal beings of pure spirit, they were flesh and blood, though their blood might have flowed with the essence of stars. They possessed needs and desires, ambitions and rivalries, just like the humans they would come to create. Their arrival on Earth was not a random event, it was driven by necessity. Nibiru, their home planet, was dying. Its atmosphere, once vibrant, was fading away. They needed a solution, a lifeline to save their world, and they found it on Earth in the form of a precious metal, gold. The Anunnaki arrived in a blaze of glory, their celestial ships illuminating the sky. They landed in ancient Mesopotamia, a land destined to become the cradle of civilization. There they encountered the primitive hominids that roamed the earth. These early humans were crude and undeveloped, but the Anunnaki saw in them a potential workforce, a means to an end. Using their advanced genetic knowledge, they manipulated the very building blocks of life and created a new being, Homo sapiens, the modern human. The creation of humanity was a pivotal moment in the Anunnaki's saga. It was a testament to their ingenuity, but also a source of unforeseen consequences. Humans, imbued with a spark of the divine, possessed the capacity for both greatness and destruction. Their existence would forever alter the relationship between the Anunnaki and Earth, setting in motion a chain of events that would shape the course of history. The story of the Anunnaki is not merely a dusty relic of a forgotten past. It is a living narrative, passed down through generations in the form of myths and legends. From the epic tales of ancient Sumeria to the sacred texts of other cultures, the echoes of their presence can be found around the world. These stories, though often veiled in symbolism and allegory, offer tantalizing clues about our origins and the true history of humankind. In the ruins of ancient cities, archaeologists have unearthed artifacts that hint at the Anunnaki's influence. Towering ziggurats, intricate carvings, and cryptic texts speak of a time when gods walked among men. These remnants of a bygone era challenge conventional history, urging us to reconsider what we thought we knew about our past. The evidence, though fragmented, paints a picture of a civilization far more advanced than previously believed, a civilization that possessed knowledge and technology seemingly beyond its time. But the story of the Anunnaki is not just about ancient ruins and cryptic texts, it is about us. It is a story that delves into the very essence of what it means to be human. Were we created by divine beings? Our destiny intertwined with theirs? Or are we the product of natural forces, our existence a cosmic accident? The answers to these questions lie buried in the depths of time, waiting to be uncovered. The Anunnaki's presence on Earth was not without conflict. Rivalries emerged within their own ranks, and humans created to serve began to yearn for freedom. The stage was set for a clash of titans, a battle that would determine the fate of both gods and mortals. The echoes of this ancient conflict can still be felt today in the struggles for power, the quest for knowledge, and the eternal search for meaning in a seemingly chaotic universe. Central to the Anunnaki saga is their home planet, Nibiru. Described as a rogue planet with a vast elliptical orbit, Nibiru is said to journey through our solar system once every 3,600 years. According to ancient Sumerian cosmology, Nibiru's passage through the heavens was a time of both creation and destruction, its gravitational pull shaping the very fabric of the solar system. It was during one such passage, millions of years ago, that Nibiru collided with another celestial body in our solar system, creating the Earth and the asteroid belt. The Sumerians believed that Nibiru was inhabited by advanced beings with lifespans far exceeding those of humans. These beings, the Anunnaki, possessed a level of technology and knowledge that dwarfed anything known to ancient civilizations. They were masters of genetic engineering, capable of manipulating the building blocks of life itself. They understood the secrets of the cosmos, having navigated the stars for millennia, and they were driven by a single desperate need to save their dying planet. Nibiru's atmosphere was deteriorating, its protective shield against the harshness of space slowly fading away. This environmental crisis threatened the very existence of the Anunnaki, forcing them to search for a solution among the stars. Their search led them to Earth, a young planet rich in resources, including a precious metal that held the key to their survival: gold. The concept of Nibiru, though dismissed by mainstream science, continues to fascinate and intrigue. Some researchers, drawing upon ancient texts and astronomical anomalies, believe that there is evidence to support the existence of a hidden planet in our solar system. Could Nibiru be real? A celestial wanderer whose existence has been passed down through millennia of myth and legend? Or is it a product of human imagination, a symbolic representation of our own fears and aspirations? At the heart of the Anunnaki pantheon stands a divine trinity, Anu, Enki, and Enlil. These three deities, each representing a different aspect of cosmic power, played pivotal roles in the Anunnaki's interactions with Earth and the destiny of humankind. Anu, whose name means sky or heaven, was the supreme ruler of the Anunnaki. He resided in the celestial realm, a distant and enigmatic figure who rarely intervened directly in earthly affairs. Anu represented order, authority, and the ultimate source of divine power. He was the father of Enki and Enlil, two brothers whose rivalry would shape the course of human history. Enki, the god of wisdom, water, and creation, was a complex and often contradictory figure. He was known for his compassion, his love of knowledge, and his desire to guide humanity toward enlightenment. Enki was instrumental in the creation of humans, using his advanced genetic skills to fashion them from the clay of the earth. He saw in humans the potential for greatness, a spark of the divine that could be nurtured and cultivated. Enlil, the god of air and storms, represented a more authoritarian and pragmatic aspect of the Anunnaki. He was tasked with overseeing their mission on Earth, ensuring the extraction of gold and the maintenance of order. Enlil was often portrayed as a stern and unforgiving figure, quick to punish those who disobeyed him. He viewed humans primarily as a workforce, created to serve the needs of the Anunnaki. The relationship between Enki and Enlil, characterized by both cooperation and conflict, reflects the duality of human nature itself. Enki's compassion and Enlil's pragmatism represent two sides of the same coin, two approaches to the challenges and opportunities presented by existence. Their rivalry, played out on the stage of human history, would have profound consequences for the future of our species. The story of the Anunnaki is not confined to a single culture or time period. Echoes of their presence can be found in myths and legends from around the world, suggesting a shared human fascination with the idea of divine beings who descended from the heavens. In ancient Sumerian texts, such as the Enuma Elish and the Epic of Gilgamesh, the Anunnaki are described as powerful deities who shaped the world and its inhabitants. These texts provide detailed accounts of their arrival on Earth, their creation of humans, and their interactions with early civilizations. They offer tantalizing glimpses into a time when gods walked among men, influencing the course of history and shaping the destiny of humankind. Beyond Sumeria, echoes of the Anunnaki can be found in the myths and legends of other cultures. The ancient Egyptians, for example, believed in a pantheon of gods who descended from the sky, bringing with them knowledge and civilization. The Greek myths tell of Titans and Olympians, powerful beings who battled for supremacy and shaped the fate of humanity. And in the sacred texts of India, the Vedas, there are stories of celestial beings called the Asuras and Devas, whose conflicts mirrored those of the Anunnaki. These cross-cultural parallels suggest that the story of the Anunnaki is more than just a local myth. It speaks to a universal human fascination with the idea of divine intervention, the belief that we are not alone in the universe, and the possibility that our origins and destiny are intertwined with those of beings from beyond the stars. While mainstream historians and archaeologists often dismiss these ancient texts as mere mythology, others see them as valuable pieces of a puzzle, fragments of a lost history that challenges our conventional understanding of the past. Could these stories be based on real events, passed down through generations of oral tradition and eventually recorded in written form? Or are they simply products of human imagination, symbolic representations of our deepest fears and aspirations? The journey from Nibiru to Earth was long and perilous. The Anunnaki, accustomed to the rhythms of their own celestial home, faced the unforgiving vastness of space with a mixture of trepidation and determination. Their ships, powered by technologies far beyond human comprehension, traversed the cosmos, guided by the stars and the unwavering hand of destiny. Inside these vessels, a diverse group of beings prepared for their mission, their hearts filled with a mixture of hope and apprehension. There were scientists and engineers tasked with overseeing the technical aspects of the journey and the extraction of gold. There were warriors, trained to defend their people from any threats they might encounter on this alien world. And there were healers and caregivers, entrusted with the well-being of their fellow travelers. Among them were Enki and Enlil, two brothers whose contrasting personalities would shape the course of the mission. Enki, the visionary, gazed out at the cosmos with a sense of wonder and possibility. He saw this mission as an opportunity not only to save his people, but also to explore the potential of this new world. Enlil, the pragmatist, focused on the task at hand, his mind consumed with the logistics of establishing a base and extracting the gold they desperately needed. As their ship approached Earth, the Anunnaki were awestruck by its beauty. The blue planet, shimmering like a jewel against the blackness of space, seemed to pulsate with life. But this pristine world also held dangers unknown to them. They would need to proceed with caution, for their arrival would forever alter the course of history. The Anunnaki's ships descended upon Earth in a blaze of light and sound, their arrival witnessed by the primitive hominids who roamed the land. They chose as their landing site a fertile valley in Mesopotamia, a region destined to become the cradle of civilization. This valley, with its abundant rivers and lush vegetation, reminded the Anunnaki of their own lost paradise, a reminder of what they were fighting to preserve. They named their new home Eden, a word that echoed the biblical Garden of Eden, a place of beginnings and innocence. Here, they set about establishing their base of operations, their advanced technology a stark contrast to the primitive surroundings. They constructed towering structures, their surfaces gleaming with an otherworldly light, and dug deep into the earth, searching for the gold that held the key to their survival. Enki, ever the innovator, devised ingenious methods for extracting the gold. He designed machines that could move mountains and divert rivers, harnessing the power of nature to serve the needs of his people. Enlil, ever the taskmaster, oversaw the workforce, ensuring that the gold flowed back to Nibiru in a steady stream. But the Anunnaki's arrival was not without its challenges. The Earth's atmosphere, though life-giving, was thinner than that of Nibiru, and the effects of gravity were different. The Anunnaki, accustomed to their own world, found themselves growing weary, their bodies struggling to adapt to this new environment. As the Anunnaki toiled in the mines and fields of Eden, their need for labor grew. The task of extracting gold was arduous, and their numbers were limited. Enki, observing the primitive hominids that roamed the land, saw a potential solution. These beings, though lacking in intellect and physical prowess, possessed a raw strength and resilience that could be harnessed. Enki, driven by compassion and a desire to ease the burden of his people, proposed a radical idea to create a new race of beings, a hybrid of Anunnaki and hominid that could serve as a workforce. He believed that by imbuing these beings with a spark of the divine, they could create a race capable of understanding and following instructions, a race that could share the burden of their mission. Enlil, however, was wary. He feared the consequences of tampering with the natural order, of creating a race that might one day challenge their authority. But the need for labor was great, and Enki's arguments were persuasive. Reluctantly, Enlil agreed to his brother's plan, and so in the depths of their laboratories, the Anunnaki embarked on a daring experiment. They combined their own DNA with that of the hominids, manipulating the very building blocks of life. After much trial and error, a new being emerged, a being that walked upright, possessed opposable thumbs, and bore a spark of the Anunnaki's intelligence and awareness. Humanity was born. The Anunnaki's arrival on Earth marked not only the dawn of humanity, but also the genesis of civilization. These celestial beings, driven by the need for a workforce, inadvertently set in motion a chain of events that would transform their human creations from primitive hunter-gatherers into builders of cities, inventors of writing, and masters of agriculture. The Sumerians, the first great civilization to emerge in Mesopotamia, attributed their knowledge and progress to the Anunnaki, whom they revered as gods. One of the most profound gifts bestowed upon humanity was the knowledge of agriculture. Enki, the god of wisdom and water, recognizing the potential of the fertile Mesopotamian plains, taught the Sumerians the art of cultivating crops and harnessing the power of the rivers for irrigation. This knowledge transformed the Sumerian way of life, allowing them to transition from a nomadic existence to a settled one, establishing permanent settlements and cultivating the land to sustain themselves. With the advent of agriculture came the need for organization and record-keeping. The Anunnaki, already masters of writing, introduced the Sumerians to the cuneiform script, a system of writing using wedge-shaped marks impressed on clay tablets. This innovation revolutionized communication, allowing the Sumerians to record their history, laws, and transactions, laying the foundation for a more complex and sophisticated society. The Anunnaki's influence extended beyond the practical realms of agriculture and writing. They also imparted knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and medicine, enriching the Sumerian understanding of the world around them. This knowledge, passed down through generations, would serve as the bedrock for future scientific and technological advancements. As the Sumerian population grew and their knowledge expanded, their settlements evolved into bustling cities. These cities, interconnected by trade routes and a shared cultural heritage, became centers of commerce, religion, and governance. The Anunnaki, though their primary focus remained the extraction of gold, played a role in shaping the social and political structures of these emerging city-states. According to Sumerian mythology, the Anunnaki appointed kings to rule over their human creations. These kings, chosen for their wisdom and leadership qualities, were seen as intermediaries between the gods and the people, responsible for maintaining order, upholding justice, and ensuring the prosperity of their cities. The concept of divine kingship, prevalent in many ancient cultures, reflects the enduring influence of the Anunnaki on human social structures. The Anunnaki's influence on Sumerian city building extended beyond the political realm. They introduced advanced architectural techniques, teaching the Sumerians to construct monumental buildings using mud brick, baked clay, and stone. These structures, often adorned with intricate carvings and decorations, served as temples, palaces, and administrative centers, reflecting the growing sophistication of Sumerian society. The cities of Sumer, with their impressive architecture, organized governance, and thriving economies, stood as testaments to the transformative influence of the Anunnaki. They represented a remarkable leap forward in human history, a testament to the potential of human ingenuity when guided by knowledge and inspired by the divine. Section 3, Ziggurats, Stairways to Heaven. Perhaps the most enduring symbol of the Anunnaki's presence in ancient Mesopotamia are the ziggurats, massive stepped pyramids that dominated the skylines of Sumerian cities. These towering structures, built with immense effort and precision, served as both temples and symbols of the connection between heaven and earth. The ziggurats were designed to resemble mountains, which the Sumerians believed to be the dwelling places of the gods. Each ziggurat was dedicated to a specific deity, and its summit housed a shrine where priests performed rituals and offerings to appease the gods and seek their favor. The stepped levels of the ziggurat represented the different levels of heaven, with the highest level being the closest to the divine realm. The construction of a ziggurat was a massive undertaking, requiring the labor of thousands and the coordination of skilled architects, engineers, and craftsmen. The Anunnaki, with their advanced knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering, are believed to have played a role in guiding the design and construction of these monumental structures. The ziggurats served not only as religious centers, but also as symbols of the power and prestige of Sumerian cities. They represented the collective effort of the community, a testament to their ingenuity and their devotion to the gods. Even today, the ruins of these ancient structures stand as awe-inspiring reminders of a time when humanity's reach for the heavens was expressed in towering monuments of brick and stone. Section 1. The Astral Seed Theory, a legacy written in our genes. The Annunaki story, while rooted in ancient texts and archaeological discoveries, has sparked a wave of interpretations that extend far beyond the realm of traditional history. One of the most compelling and controversial of these is the Astral Seed Theory, which posits that the Anunnaki were not simply mythical deities, but rather extraterrestrial beings who played a direct role in the biological engineering of humankind. Proponents of this theory point to the sudden leap in human evolution, the unexplained advancements in ancient Sumerian civilization, and the persistent presence of star beings in myths and legends across cultures as evidence of extraterrestrial intervention in our distant past. Central to the Astral Seed Theory is the idea that the Anunnaki, facing a labor shortage in their quest to mine Earth's gold, used their advanced genetic technology to manipulate the DNA of early hominids, ultimately creating Homo sapiens, us. This manipulation, according to proponents, is reflected in the Sumerian creation myth, which describes humans being fashioned from clay and imbued with the divine essence of the gods. The significant increase in cranial capacity and cognitive abilities in Homo sapiens, unmatched by any gradual evolutionary process, is seen as further evidence of this genetic intervention. Furthermore, proponents of the Astral Seed Theory argue that the Anunnaki's influence extends beyond our physical form. They suggest that the Anunnaki imparted knowledge, technology, and social structures upon early humans, jump-starting the development of civilization in ancient Sumeria and laying the groundwork for the rise of agriculture, writing, mathematics, and astronomy. The sudden appearance of complex social hierarchies, sophisticated irrigation systems, and advanced astronomical knowledge in Sumer, unmatched by any preceding culture, is seen as further evidence of this extraterrestrial tutelage. While the Astral Seed Theory remains a subject of intense debate within and beyond academic circles, it continues to captivate the imaginations of those who seek answers to the enduring mysteries of human origins and our place in the cosmos. The idea that our very existence might be intertwined with the legacy of star beings from a distant planet resonates with a deep-seated human longing to understand our connection to the universe and the forces that have shaped our destiny. Section 2, Between Myth and Reality, Decoding the Symbolism. While the Astral Seed Theory interprets the Anunnaki story through a literal lens, others approach these ancient narratives as symbolic representations of deeper truths about human nature, the cosmos, and the human condition. This perspective, often embraced by scholars of mythology and comparative religion, views the Anunnaki not as physical beings, but as archetypal figures embodying universal forces and principles. From this perspective, the Anunnaki's descent from the heavens can be interpreted as a symbolic representation of the descent of consciousness into the material world. The creation of humanity, rather than a literal genetic manipulation, can be seen as an allegory for the emergence of self-awareness and the human capacity for both creation and destruction. The Anunnaki's roles as rulers, teachers, and judges reflect the archetypal roles that humans have played throughout history, reflecting our own struggles for power, knowledge, and moral guidance. The conflicts and rivalries among the Anunnaki, such as the power struggle between Enki and Enlil, can be interpreted as symbolic representations of the internal conflicts within the human psyche. Enki's compassion and desire to empower humanity reflect the human capacity for empathy and creativity, while Enlil's pragmatism and authoritarian tendencies mirror the human tendency towards control and self-preservation. Furthermore, the symbolism of Nibiru, the Anunnaki's home planet, can be interpreted as representing a higher realm of existence, a source of both knowledge and potential destruction. Its cyclical return to our solar system, bringing both creation and upheaval, can be seen as a metaphor for the cyclical nature of time, history, and the human experience, marked by periods of growth, decline, and renewal. By viewing the Anunnaki story through the lens of symbolism, we can glean insights into the enduring questions that have captivated humanity for millennia. The myths, rather than literal historical accounts, serve as mirrors reflecting our own nature, our struggles, and our aspirations. They remind us that the human story is inextricably linked to the cosmos, not only through our physical origins, but also through the enduring power of myth and our shared search for meaning in a vast and mysterious universe. The Anunnaki, once relegated to the dusty shelves of ancient history, have experienced a resurgence in popular culture, fueling countless books, documentaries, and online discussions. This renewed interest speaks to the enduring power of these ancient narratives to capture the imagination and ignite debate about our origins, our potential, and the mysteries that lie beyond our planet. The Anunnaki have become a staple of science fiction and fantasy, inspiring authors and filmmakers to explore themes of ancient astronauts, genetic manipulation, and the impact of advanced civilizations on human development. From Erich von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods to the science fiction series Stargate, the Anunnaki have been reimagined and reinterpreted, reflecting our ongoing fascination with the possibility of extraterrestrial life and our place in a vast and ancient cosmos. The internet, with its boundless capacity for information sharing and speculation, has become a fertile ground for discussions about the Anunnaki. Online forums and social media platforms are abuzz with theories, interpretations, and debates ranging from the scholarly to the conspiratorial. The accessibility of ancient texts, archaeological discoveries, and alternative historical narratives has empowered individuals to engage with these ancient mysteries in unprecedented ways, fostering a sense of collective curiosity and challenging traditional narratives. However, this resurgence of interest in the Anunnaki has also been accompanied by skepticism and criticism. Many scholars, archaeologists, and scientists caution against interpreting ancient myths literally, emphasizing the importance of rigorous research and evidence-based analysis. They argue that the Anunnaki story, while captivating, should be viewed within its historical and cultural context, acknowledging the human tendency towards mythology and storytelling as a means of understanding the world. Despite the ongoing debates and controversies, the Anunnaki's legacy continues to inspire wonder, spark curiosity, and fuel our imaginations. Whether viewed as literal beings or symbolic representations, the Anunnaki remind us of the enduring power of myth, the importance of questioning what we think we know, and the boundless potential of human curiosity in our quest to unravel the mysteries of our past and our place in the universe. The Anunnaki story, woven from the threads of ancient Sumerian myth, archaeological discoveries, and modern speculation, continues to exert a powerful hold on the human imagination. This enduring allure, I believe, stems from our innate curiosity about our origins, our place in the cosmos, and the possibility of encountering beings more advanced than ourselves. The Anunnaki, with their advanced technology, their creation of humanity, and their influence on the rise of civilization, tap into a deep-seated human longing to understand the forces that have shaped our destiny. As I delved into the depths of this narrative, I found myself drawn not only to the historical enigmas, but also to the profound philosophical questions raised by the Anunnaki's presence. Are we truly the descendants of star beings, our very existence a testament to their genetic prowess? Or do these ancient myths serve as symbolic representations of deeper truths about human nature, our relationship with the divine, and our eternal quest for knowledge and meaning? The Anunnaki story, regardless of its literal veracity, compels us to confront our own preconceived notions about history, science, and the nature of reality itself. It challenges us to expand our perspectives, to consider possibilities that lie beyond the realm of conventional thinking, and to embrace the unknown with a sense of both wonder and critical inquiry. The Anunnaki, though often portrayed as powerful and godlike, also exhibit flaws, rivalries, and motivations that mirror our own. The power struggle between Enki and Enlil, for example, reflects the eternal tension between compassion and pragmatism, between the desire to nurture and the drive to control. Enki's compassion for humanity and his desire to share knowledge stand in stark contrast to Enlil's authoritarian tendencies and his view of humans as a workforce. This mirroring effect, I believe, is one of the reasons why the Annunaki story continues to resonate across cultures and throughout time. These ancient narratives, though cloaked in the garb of myth, offer profound insights into the complexities of human nature. We see ourselves reflected in the Annunnaki's ambitions, their conflicts, and their capacity for both creation and destruction. Moreover, the Annunnaki's creation of humanity, whether interpreted literally or symbolically, raises profound questions about our own purpose and responsibility. If we were indeed created by beings more advanced than ourselves, what does that say about our place in the cosmic order? Are we beholden to our creators, destined to fulfill their designs, or are we free agents, capable of charting our own course and shaping our own destiny? The Anunnaki story, by holding up a mirror to our own nature, encourages us to confront these existential questions and to grapple with the complexities of our own existence. It reminds us that the search for meaning is an ongoing journey, one that requires us to examine not only our place in the universe, but also the depths of our own hearts. While the debate between literal and symbolic interpretations of the Anunnaki story continues to rage, I find myself drawn to a more nuanced perspective. Perhaps the true power of these ancient narratives lies not in their literal accuracy, but in their ability to inspire wonder, to spark our imaginations, and to connect us to something larger than ourselves. The Anunnaki story, with its themes of star beings, ancient knowledge, and the interconnectedness of all things, taps into a deep-seated human longing for transcendence. It reminds us that we are part of something vast and mysterious, a cosmic tapestry woven from threads of wonder, possibility, and the unknown. Instead of getting bogged down in the often heated debates about the literal existence of the Anunnaki, I believe we can derive greater value from embracing the mystery. These ancient narratives, passed down through millennia, offer us a glimpse into the rich tapestry of human imagination, our enduring fascination with the cosmos, and our unquenchable thirst for knowledge. The Anunnaki story, ultimately, is a story about us. It is a story about our origins, our potential, and our place in the grand symphony of the universe. It is a story that continues to unfold, inviting us to explore the boundaries of knowledge, to question our assumptions, and to embrace the wonders that lie beyond the realm of the known. The Anunnaki, a whisper from a time before time, a legacy etched in clay tablets, crumbling ruins, and the star-strewn tapestry of the night sky. Their story, a captivating blend of myth and speculation, has journeyed through millennia, carried on the winds of oral tradition, inscribed on ancient monuments, and rekindled in the fires of modern curiosity. As we stand on the precipice of a new age, an age hungry for knowledge and yearning for connection to something greater than ourselves, the Anunnaki return to us not as distant deities, but as reflections of our own humanity. From the fertile plains of ancient Sumer to the bustling forums of the digital age, the Anunnaki continue to spark debate, ignite imaginations, and challenge our understanding of the past. Were they real, these celestial beings who descended from the heavens, bearing gifts of knowledge and the burden of their own survival? Or are they merely figments of human imagination, archetypal figures embodying our deepest fears, aspirations, and our eternal quest for meaning in a seemingly chaotic universe? The answers perhaps lie not in definitive pronouncements, but in the questions themselves. The Anunnaki story, regardless of its literal veracity, serves as a potent reminder of the power of myth to shape our understanding of the world, to connect us to the past, and to inspire us to explore the uncharted territories of knowledge and imagination. As we conclude our exploration of the Anunnaki, we are left not with answers, but with a renewed sense of wonder, a thirst for knowledge, and a profound awareness of the mysteries that still shroud our origins and our place in the cosmos. The Anunnaki, I believe, reside not only in ancient texts and crumbling ruins, but also within each of us, in the depths of our collective unconscious, as archetypes that reflect our own capacity for both greatness and destruction. The Anunnaki's legacy, therefore, is not merely a collection of ancient stories or a subject of scholarly debate. It is a call to awaken the slumbering potential within ourselves, to embrace our own capacity for creation, innovation, and exploration. Just as the Anunnaki, according to legend, bestowed upon humanity the gifts of knowledge and civilization, we too possess the power to shape our own destiny, to unlock the secrets of the universe, and to leave our own mark on the tapestry of time. The Anunnaki story, with its themes of ancient astronauts, genetic manipulation, and the rise and fall of civilizations, serves as a potent reminder that we are not merely passive observers in the cosmic drama. We are active participants, endowed with the power to choose our own path, to learn from the past, and to create a future worthy of our own highest aspirations. The Anunnaki, in their own enigmatic way, beckon us to embrace the mystery, to explore the unknown, and to become the architects of our own extraordinary destiny. As we stand at this crossroads of history and possibility, let us heed the call of the Anunnaki, not by clinging to rigid interpretations or seeking definitive answers, but by embracing the spirit of curiosity, imagination, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge that their legacy embodies. The true journey, as the ancients understood, is not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing the transformative power of the quest itself.